guys, how's it going? It's Douglas here at John Boy Productions, bringing you another Screaming Ghostface merchandise video. Alright guys, we have some really awesome pieces for today's video. However, there will be no unboxing in today's video, as I've already pre-opened and taken a look at all these pieces, so I guess this is more so of a show and tell. The first thing we're going to be taking a look at today is a mask, and this is the only mask for today's video. What we have here, guys, is the Walmart tagged version of the Ultra White reshoot. And what I do mean by the Ultra White reshoot is that this is a stark white vinyl, non-glow-in-the-dark, TD stamped mask. So obviously you flip it upside down, you look on the chin, it just says Easter Unlimited made in China. That's not going to focus, I don't know why I'm showing you guys, but it would still say Easter Unlimited made in China here. But if you flip up the shroud and typically look right under the chin, like even right here, you'll see the TD stamp. A lot of people wonder where the TD comes from. That's where it would be located on this mask. Oddly enough, this mask also does have a stamp on the side of the face, right over here. I'm not 100% sure if that's actually on normal reshoots or not. I will have to take a look. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's pretty much just the Walgreens style, at least that's what it used to be called, the Walgreens style TD stamp mask. And I do believe this is the Walmart tagged version because Walmart always has the cheapest versions of Ghostface masks. And as you can see, only $4.97 printed there on the tag, and it is the smaller tag, which that's another thing. Walmart usually has smaller header tags than everywhere else, so that's one way to kind of tell. Oh, also, looking at the item number here, it says 9206SWM, which I'm guessing that at least the WM may stand for Walmart. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just a guess. This one happens to be MFG date April to June 2012, so not technically like a Scream 4 era, but it's the Scream 4 tag. This would have been one of the ones obviously produced after the film, but still has a very nice shape, as you can see. Love the paint on this copy. Love how that one eye is crushed in. Looks just really fucking awesome. I technically already have a glow-in-the-dark version that is the same type that's used in Scream 4, so I don't necessarily need this for my movie set. I picked this up for a couple of reasons. One, it was tagged and a version that I don't already have. It is the ultra white vinyl instead of the glow-in-the-dark vinyl. But yeah, overall I think it just ended up being a really cheap pickup. I want to say maybe like 30 bucks shipped, and it did come from the UK. And I don't think it's the same seller, but I want to say that there is someone else currently on eBay that has 4 or 5 EUs that are tagged the same way, Walmart style, old stock, and they're selling them for only like 30 bucks shipped, which is pretty damn cheap, and to be honest, an amazing buy on any day of the week. So if you guys are interested in that, just keep an eye out on eBay. You really never know what kind of great deals might pop up. And speaking of great deals from eBay, boy do we have one here. And this also might be a good contestant for probably one of the weirdest Scream products that I have here. Trust me guys, this thing is going to look great next to my Scream fanny pack and Ghostface pencil. So, without further ado, I would like to show you guys one of the rarest merchandise pieces I've ever seen. An original, sealed, Scream 2 promo beach ball. Yeah guys, how exciting, huh? A Scream 2 promo beach ball. I don't know why they made this, but in all seriousness, this is a Scream 2 branded promo beach ball. I want to say with the fact that it's yellow and blue that it could possibly be a Blockbuster promo. I don't know for sure. I don't really know a whole lot about these because this is only the second one of these that I've ever seen pop up in the collecting community at all. In fact, the only other image of one of these that I've ever seen was on the old ghostface.co.uk forums. And I mean, that was years and years ago. Some dude with an absolutely amazing collection. I mean, this dude had to have been collecting pretty much since Scream came out. He had all sorts of rare magazines, newspaper clippings, lobby cards, press kits, you name it. Just tons of really cool stuff. And amongst all those things, he happened to have one of these. Yeah, there you go. If you guys happen to know any more about this, if anyone knows for sure if this was done through Blockbuster or someone else, please let me know in the comment section down below. And with that, we move on to our next item. I'm just now realizing that all the pieces in today's video are pieces that I've never had before and only seen in pictures. So This next one is a really, really cool one that I'm excited to share with you guys. I'm really excited to share all these, who am I kidding? So not too long ago I was contacted by a fellow collector in the Scream and Ghostface community who asked me if I happen to have any information on these and could tell him any more. And of course I instantly knew what it was and was amazed at his response about the situation. So I'll just show it to you guys and then we'll talk about it. So what Wyatt happened to find was a tagged original wall plaque. Look at that. A glow-in-the-dark version wall plaque, still with the tag attached. You don't see that every day. Well, unless your name's Wyatt, in which case you don't find one of these. You don't find two of these. You find many of them. So our buddy Wyatt was out Halloween hunting whenever he went to a local Halloween shop and decided to check out what kind of stock they had. New stuff, old stuff, who knows? And I believe he happened to find quite a few other really, really cool vintage pieces, as well as some semi-newer pieces, nothing super, super old. He found some really, really cool Scream, Fun World, and Ghostface pieces in general. And amongst those other things, he also happened to find these. Not just one, but a whole rack of them. Yet again, not a sight you see every day. And I believe at the time he just picked up one, maybe two of these for himself, but after we had our discussion, I told him, look dude, I would love to have one. I don't have this version and I never have, so if you're willing to get one, maybe two for me, I would greatly appreciate that. And I said, to be honest though, you might want to go ahead and just grab all of them, because I think they were only like 35, 40 bucks, something like that. And I'm like, if you can grab those and turn around and sell them to some fans in the group, you could just upcharge maybe 15, 20 bucks on them, maybe a little bit more even. And you could sell them easy, help a whole bunch of people out, make a little bit of money, and you don't have to be greedy about the situation. And he's like, you know what, I think I am going to do that. So he went back, he grabbed the rest of them, and I believe at this point, I don't know if he has any left, but he let me get two of them. This one, and I already have one that's hanging up. They're basically the exact same condition. I mean, you can expect your minor little cracks in the corners and stuff like that. That's going to happen with these old thin vacuform pieces, but overall, this one's in really, really nice condition. Tag's a little beat, but not too bad. It's still all intact, which is what we're looking for. And yeah, still got the Made in China sticker inside, so pretty damn nice. So yeah, I don't know if Wyatt happens to have any left or not. He may have already sold them out to other Scream and Ghostface fans, but if you guys are interested, it's probably worth your time to at least hit him up, because I know most people that find one of these untagged, broken a lot worse, and pretty much unhangable because the hang tags are usually broken off or cut off, charge like $100+ for some of these, and sometimes people pay it. So I think anything less than 90 or 100 for one of these is super fair, so if you want one, better get them while they're hot. And as for the last piece, unfortunately, I can't show it to you guys in this current framing because I already kind of have it on display. But I'll go ahead and tell you guys what we have. So as many of you may already know, I happen to own this Scream-used Ghostface Killer robe from the opening scene of Scream 2 in the theater, and recently found a piece that would look perfect in this display. But I didn't really know where to put it or even if I could afford it at the time because I was dealing with an infection that I am actually currently still dealing with, unfortunately. But thanks to Nick Thomas, he decided to go ahead and set this piece to the side because he's like, dude, it needs to go to you. It belongs there with this piece, if anywhere. Which, I'll be honest guys, I didn't even hit Nick up whenever I saw the post. I really wanted this piece, but I did not know how my finances were going to be dealing with this health situation at the moment. So I just didn't even try to hit him up to get it. I didn't want to ask him to put it to the side and wait for me to get money because I didn't know how long it would be. But Nick did sit it to the side, and he ended up deciding that he didn't want to even sell it to me, that he would just trade it for one of the masks that I make. And with the price of what he was asking for this piece, that ended up working out great, because essentially, I traded the material costs plus shipping for this, and then I just got to do the work of creating him a cool mask as a gift, which I greatly appreciate what he did for me, so yet again, works out great for everybody. So with that being said, I would like to show you guys this really fucking awesome, original, vintage Scream 2 screening theater Mylar. Hope you guys can see it pretty well back there, but yeah, I didn't really have anywhere to put this thing. I didn't want to glue it to anything or tape it up anywhere, so I figured the best thing I could do is just lay it flat. And that actually works out because the bottom of this display actually does light up. I don't currently have it lit up, but yeah, it does light up. But yeah, this Mylar is essentially just a transparency that's supposed to go on a light box, so the whole point of it anyway is for light to pass through it where you can see the new thriller from Wes Craven, Scream 2. Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, and Liev Schreiber. So, yeah, Pretty awesome piece, not a whole lot to show off because it's just transparent plastic with black printed on it, but still I think it looks really, really awesome with this full display and really pulls the full thing together. Plus, I mean, the fact that the Mylar is from the premiere of Scream 2 in theaters, and it's now in the display case of the Ghostface robe that was used during the premiere of Stab at the opening of Scream 2 in the theater. It's just kind of a weird full circle thing, I guess you could say. And with that being said, I guess that's going to go ahead and do it for today's video. Yet again, a massive shout out to Wyatt Medley and Nick Thomas for hooking me up with these really, really awesome pieces. I greatly appreciate it, and seriously guys, thank you so much. I guess there's nothing left to do but give you guys a couple of close-ups. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you all, and see you next time.